What's up, everybody? Appreciate y'all for tuning in, liking, sharing, subscribing, and all that cool stuff. Today, I just got through finishing my little catering little order. Had two of them today, and they pretty cool. Dropped this stuff off. It's about $800 worth of food to this doctor's office, and I was just sitting there chatting with this doctor, and the guy's actually a good man. He gave me $100 tip cash. It's crazy. I told him that I created content. I told him that I make music and I do all sorts of creative things. I gave him my business card, and he was like, "Yeah." He said, "If I ever am in need of something, I'll give you a ring, right?" I said, "I appreciate that, because I'm out here trying to make it." He said he gave me $100 tip. Kind of feel good about that. Made me feel like I'm doing something constructive. But other than that, it's been rainy today. And the reason why I'm making this video is really to say something about how you can only play the cards that you dealt in life, but playing the cards that you dealt will help you overcome adversity and help you be able to just get through tough times. And it's hard out here for a lot of people, you know what I mean? I'm going through a lot of stuff myself, but I don't cry about it. I just roll with the punches. So I made me $110 for two catering orders today, and I got $100 tip. So that's $210 I made today for an hour and 30 minutes of my time. I can't complain. Like, could be better, you know what I mean? I could have a whole bunch of other stuff going on, but I'm just grateful because I got time to be able to do stuff like this and talk to y'all. Because you can only do the things that's, how can I say this? You can only do the things that's allowed. So say if we was playing a game of cards, right? And you'll want to win so bad, but you can only play the hand that you dealt, right? That's just life. That's like life, you know what I mean? I ain't complaining. I ain't nothing. I'm happy because I'm about to go home now. I'm about to go home, fix me something to eat, take me another shower, do a little workout, and just be happy that I'm alive, that I can pay my bills, that my bank account ain't depleted, that I ain't around a whole bunch of people that's bringing me down, you know what I mean? I'm cool, and I'm happy to be cool. Like I said, things could be better, but more and more and more don't do nothing but make you want to be greedy, you know what I mean? And I ain't even trying to be greedy. I'll just be trying to make sure I got enough. My stomach don't be growling. I don't need no gas in my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't got no boss. I'm the boss. It might get a little loud because I'm about to get on the freeway. But anybody out there, man, y'all going through anything, if you're going through anything, whatever, just know that you can only play the cards you dealt. But that's how you're going to overcome the adversity. You know what I mean? Do what you got to do. And there be people out here like, I got people trolling me. I got females in my business. I got people trolling me, trying to make it seem like I think that I'm better than people. And the things I've done in my life, I only done like pursued to do things that I've never done before. I never like try to outdo nobody. Only thing I try to do is experience everything, you know. But all you can do, man, is really just pray to God, man. Be thankful, you know what I mean? Praying to God don't mean that you always gotta ask for something, or not that he won't deliver on his promises, but you can pray to God and be thankful, you know what I mean? It's just like tears of joy, you know what I mean? I just encourage anybody that's going through anything, man, don't compare your life. Don't compare what you doing to nobody else. Because regardless, whatever somebody else is doing, it don't make you none. Try not to judge people, you know, because then somebody will judge you. Just try to be, only thing I can say is like try to be righteous, you know what I mean? That's all I've ever been trying to do, is be righteous. I ain't never tried to outshine nobody or nothing. But if I'm doing something that I want to do, and I want to take a picture of it, or I want to make a video of it, it ain't to shame nobody. It ain't to make it seem like I'm better. I'm just like, damn, shit, I made it. What would you do if you was in that situation? You know what I'm saying? I've been receiving a lot of hate, a lot of people that I ain't gonna say silver spoon, but they get a lot of handouts, and people get handouts, and people are born into money, and you know what I mean? I'm from the projects, so what you expect me to do? Like, that's like you expecting a homeless person that's out here on the streets that's hungry not to do nothing to get some food. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's strong arming, whether it's, you know what I mean? Whatever, you know what I mean? It just, you gotta expect that. Because if you was homeless, wouldn't you be trying to feed yourself? If you was in a situation where you couldn't do something, wouldn't you do the best that you could, the best that you know that you could? That's just like a woman that don't know no better, and she got a house full of kids, and she'll go out here and sell her body to feed her kids. It ain't no difference. So I just encourage anybody, man, that want to be judgmental of how other people are, man. Ain't no sin greater than the other. Ain't no sin greater than the other. So ain't nobody sinless. Only person I ever knew that was sinless was Jesus. He was tempted, still stayed faithful. I just encourage y'all, man, to just keep going, man. No matter what life throw at you, it's always ways around it. It's always perseverance, and it's always sunshine after the rain. It was raining all morning, now the sun coming out. You know what I mean? So just know, look at life like a game of spades or something. You know what I mean? You don't get a good hand every time. You can only play the cards that you dealt, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to overcome adversity. Not trying to keep up with somebody else, not trying to be in competition with somebody else. Because regardless of the matter is, it's been times where I've been out here in the world. I'm talking about literally out here in the world, right? I've been doing good out here hustling and selling drugs and stuff on the streets. Then boom, just like that, I go to jail, or boom, just like that, I'll be in a situation where, hey, my freedom's on the line, and So it's just all gravity. What goes up must come down, especially when you're thinking that you're better than somebody. Stay humble. If you reach extraordinary heights in your life, man, stay humble, man, and try to give back to the people that are less fortunate. You know what I mean? And it don't necessarily have to be money. It can be your time. You know what I mean? Giving them some words of encouragement, giving them some insight and some ideas. Because me growing up, I grew up in the projects and I never knew certain stuff. I wasn't gonna say shit. I don't like cussing because I be feeling like I'm grown enough to know how to control my tongue. I don't know, man. Just me right here, man. And anybody got a problem with me, y'all gotta take that up with God. Y'all gotta take that up with yourself. Because regardless of anything, what I'm doing ain't hurting you. What I'm doing I'm not doing nothing to hurt nobody. I'm just raising awareness. I'm living my life because everything that glitter ain't gold, and everything that we glorify definitely ain't the right thing to be doing. Because you got people following in your footsteps and they mimic what you do, and just because it worked for you don't mean it's gonna work for somebody else. That's just something to be aware of, especially when you like entertainers and stuff like that, man. Like they follow and be inspired by y'all. So it's crazy. But I feel good, man, and you can overcome adversity just by playing the hand that you dealt. You ain't gotta do nothing extra because it's always gonna be another hand. Even though it's raining, the sun's gonna shine another day or another time. And even though, you know what I mean, you got a bad hand, you will get dealt another hand. And the law of gravity, what goes up must come down. You gotta live by those laws, man, and be righteous. And what I mean by righteous, I'm not saying change your life and do stuff that you don't feel comfortable with doing, but do the right thing. Do the right thing. Because God ain't gonna judge you on religion. God's not gonna judge you on nothing but your actions and your heart. If your heart in the right place, just like the Good Samaritan and the preacher walked past the man that got beat up. The Samaritan, he loved his brother enough, took him down to the hostel, took him in there and paid the little 2 denarii, and came back later, was like, man, if anything else you need, let me know. I'm gonna take care of him. And that's delightful to the Lord, you know what I mean? So just be mindful of stuff like that, man. And because everything in the Bible is promises. The word of God promises. And he will deliver on the promises. Vengeance, everything. So be mindful of everything that you do. I'm out of here though.